love your next performer coming to the stage. I love her a lot. She's super funny. I am glad that she is here. Everyone, please clap your hands for the amazing Lucia Fasano!
Hey, everybody. Hey. I was just thinking that if I had two stately sons named Carson, that I would name one Cars 1 and the other less popular son Cars 2. Happy New Year, everybody! It's 2014. This is the future. You know how I know it's the future is that what I did at midnight was I FaceTimed my dog. She was terrified, absolutely. She's in California. I'm here. It was crazy. It's weird having it be like the end of the holidays. If you know, there's still Christmas trees up. There's still like, they played Christmas music at the airport. It was actually very sad. And when you go, I went to the Goodwill on Burnside, and there was so much Santa lingerie. Like the red velvet with Teddy with the white trim on the boobs, and you know, just like Santa Claus, Santa lingerie only works once a year. Then it goes back to its frigid home at the Goodwill on Burnside. I just had a wicked nosebleed. I guess that means my nose isn't pregnant. You know, they say that the way to a man's dick is through his stomach. I learned that in my mortician's class. Just kidding. I have a really controversial opinion right now, okay? This is a safe space, though, so. I think that cats are better than dogs. Oh, no. Their fur, I mean, for coats. But really, I just can't stand catty people, right? Why would they use their cat-like powers for evil? The other day, I asked a friend of mine what celebrity I reminded her of. And, you know, she looked at me and she said, you remind me of Zooey Deschanel. The new girl, you know, flattering. But the thing is, she accidentally instead said, Zooey Deschanel. Who am I kidding? I really am more of a Zooey Deschanel. But, you know, I have been called adorkable throughout my life. People treat you kind of weird when you have glasses or, you know, are into kind of nerdy things. Like, people, like one guy in high school was like, are you one of those Harry Potter girls that just loves Harry Potter? Or like, people just start talking to me about anime that I didn't know about. Or like, so many people would copy off the math tests that I was like, in the process of failing. It's weird, and like every time I dress up, like at all, I always get the like, ooh, sexy librarian. Like, what about like wearing glasses and putting on makeup automatically means that I know the Dewey Decimal System? Like, if you asked me to find this book by like, I just wouldn't. You're barking up the wrong bush. That's all I'm saying. It's weird. It's like if you're a nerd, people assume you're smart. We all know this is not always true. If you're smart, then you're automatically assumed a nerd. And if you're like all of that and happen to be wearing a dress, then you suddenly have your bachelor degree in library science. That would be cool, though. Maybe well, if there's one thing that I've learned from reading comic books, it's that radiation is good. Keep that in mind. The other day, I love Portland. So many great things happen. Like the other day I was walking down the street and this homeless person called me a yuppie. But like when you think about it, anyone is a yuppie. puppy compared to a homeless person? And who made the rule that all like creepy guys on the bus have to talk like Beetlejuice? It's always like, and I'm like, Michael Keaton, you're back! I love your work. I love Michael Keaton. I don't like street harassment though. As much material as it gets me, it's like Portland is great. It has a lot of street harassment though. It also has a lot of dogs though. And I think that the two are kind of related because I personally have a street harassment problem with dogs. I'll be walking on the street and I'll just be like, hey girl. Hey girl, where you going? Good girl. Good girl. It's fucked up, I know. They didn't give their consent. I didn't, but ARF means ARF. I'm like, look at them walking out. They can't expect it. Like, they're kind of asking for it. Like, what makes them think they can go walking down the street, wagging that tail, and I can't get a little scratch on the chin? It's fucked up. Okay, I know. But do not even get me started on my cat calling. I'm sorry. Coats. Remember, I'm going to make them into coats. I mean, it's weird. Like, I'm a big feminist. Okay, good. I'm a big feminist, and, you know, people are always like, oh, she was asking for it. Well, I'm just going to show you. This is what it's like when a girl is asking for it. Please, can we have sex? Please, can we have... How long is this refractory period? I'm going to get my period, like, yesterday. Please, can we have sex? Please. Just so you know, that's usually it. But the advice that they give women to, like, not get harassed and stuff is statistically as helpful as if they were going to get attacked by a bear. It's like, don't wear short skirts. Don't go out at night. Don't go into the forest alone. Put your hands up really big in the air so you look bigger, like an animal. Tie your picnic up in little bags and hang it from a tree so the rapist won't get to it. Or picnic. Be on your period or don't, because maybe they can smell blood. So I always try to remember Victoria's Secret. Bear mace. Holstered to the thigh. Always. Well, I'm going to leave you all on this because it is the new year. My New Year's resolution. In 2014, like, I love playing music, I love drawing, and I love doing comedy. So in 2014, I really want to do something that I love for a living. And I really hope that it's not sex. Thanks, everybody. I'm Lucia Fasano.